It's Friday, March 21st, 2025, and I'm Dave Soap. 4 things to know today. Apple's new modem isn't the fastest, but it might be the smartest. SaaS waste and security gaps in focus as Auvik and CyVent's roll out MSP-First enhancements. Now everyone can fight deepfakes, and AI bots are getting tricked, not blocked. And the new tech stack, fewer humans, smarter software, and a question of Apple's relevance. This is the business of tech. So I mentioned the Apple C1 modem when it came out as part of the iPhone 16e launch, and notably there was a lot of listener interest, and now we know how good it is. In a recent analysis by Ookla, the C1 performed impressively, achieving average download speeds of 560 megabits per second for the top 90% of users on major networks like AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. In comparison, the standard iPhone 16, equipped with a Qualcomm chip, recorded average speeds of 756 megabits per second. However, the C1 modem outperformed the Qualcomm modem in the bottom 10% of speed tests, reaching nearly 218 megabits per second. The C1 also excelled in upload speeds across nearly all tests, reinforcing Apple's claim that it was the most power-efficient modem ever used in an iPhone. While the C1 does lack support for ultra-wideband 5G, Apple's investment in developing in-house modems appears to be a promising move, with plans for future iterations, including the upcoming C2 and an integrated all-purpose processor. And while I'm on phones, Verizon has launched its satellite messaging service, now available to owners of select Android smartphones, including the Google Pixel 9 and Samsung Galaxy S25 series. Verizon plans to roll out necessary upgrades over the next 2 weeks. Why do we care? Chips are interesting again, considering the AI context, and Apple's C1 modem is more than just a first-gen in-house chip. It's a shot across Qualcomm's bow, and a foundational move for Apple's vertical integration. Yes, it lags behind Qualcomm in top-end performance, but that's a misleading headline if you're only focused on raw throughput. Apple didn't optimize for peak speeds, they optimized for efficiency and consistency. The C1's 218 megabits in poor conditions outperforms Qualcomm, and that matters more for real-world usage. Many mobile users live in the long tail of network conditions: urban density, building interference, and rural coverage gaps. Better low-end performance equals more consistent experience, equals fewer support calls, and improved customer satisfaction. Small business users and field workers often rely on upload performance for photos, video, remote desktop, or file sync. This is a competitive edge for the iPhone 16e, especially in power-constrained environments. And if the devices end up more reliable over time, this translates to better managed iOS devices. And what if they put it in the Mac? Are your customers getting the most from their Microsoft 365 Business Premium subscriptions? Are you delivering maximum value while ensuring best-in-class margins? Nerdio's new modern work features let you streamline the management of Microsoft technologies like Azure Virtual Desktop, Windows 365, Intune, and Defender. Reduce the need for multiple tools, consolidate your vendor stack, and deliver greater value to your customers. Help your customers maximize their investments, free up your team for strategic tasks, and drive meaningful business outcomes. With Nerdio Manager for MSP, a single, flexible platform with mix-and-match plans ensures a flexible, perfect fit for you and your customers. Deliver solutions that achieve real business impact. Visit getnerdio.com to find out more. Auvik Networks launched new features aimed at enhancing software as a service management, network visibility, and server monitoring. These capabilities include SaaS automation and license optimization, aim to improve security and reduce unnecessary expenses. Auvik's endpoint network monitoring extends visibility to user devices in remote and hybrid work settings, while the enhanced server monitoring provides deeper insights into Windows Server environments. According to Auvik, inefficient SaaS spending can account for up to 30% of annual costs, ranging from $2,000 to $5,000 per employee. The company is backed by significant investments, including $250 million raised in July of 2021. CyVent's has announced the launch of premium cybersecurity services aimed at managed service providers to help them enhance their client offerings amid rising cyber threats. The company, known for its artificial intelligence-driven solutions, allows MSPs to adopt a true software-as-a-service model with a risk-free partnership that includes a 90-day exit clause. CyVent's services include endpoint detection and response, managed firewall services, and customized training programs. Why do we care? Well, the move positions Auvik more squarely in the SaaS management plus network visibility stack, adding value beyond traditional network monitoring. Providers with a proactive focus on cost governance, SaaS sprawl, or hybrid user experience will find the tools easy to integrate into conversations about service optimization and security posture. Auvik is evolving from pure-play network management into a broader SaaS and performance visibility partner. It's smart if it remains frictionless and aligns with existing workflows. If CyVent delivers on integration and doesn't create billing or support complexity, this could be a bridge vendor, helping providers get into premium security packaging without internal investment. It's especially compelling for smaller MSPs trying to level up their offering without overextending. That said, onboarding new cyber vendors is rarely seamless. If their AI-driven stack requires significant tuning or has weak integration with MSP toolsets like the PSA and RMM, MSPs could face more operational friction than the marketing suggests. LOTI AI, LOTI, a Deepfakes detection service, has announced that its technology for protecting digital reputations will now be available for free to all users, not just public figures and celebrities. The company, which began operations in 2022, aims to combat the rising threat of AI-generated deepfakes, which can distort the likenesses of individuals without their consent. With its platform, LOTI AI scans the internet daily for harmful content and employs a 4-step process for users to safeguard their identities, achieving a 95% success rate for takedowns within just 17 hours for those who use the auto takedown feature. LOTI AI CEO Luke Arigiani emphasized the urgency of protecting personal data and images in an increasingly dangerous online environment. And Cloudflare has introduced a new mitigation strategy called AI Labyrinth, designed to counteract bots that ignore no-crawl directives. This AI-generated content approach aims to confuse and waste the resources of malicious bots by enticing them to follow links leading to irrelevant pages. With AI crawlers generating over 50 billion requests daily, this solution provides a proactive method to defend against these unauthorized activities. Notably, AI-generated content now comprises 47% of all posts on Medium, according to some estimates. By allowing Cloudflare customers, including those on the free plan, to opt into AI Labyrinth, the company enhances its bot detection capabilities while improving user experience. As bots evolve, Cloudflare is focusing on developing this technology further to ensure even better protection against automated scraping. Why do we care? LOTI AI making its deepfake detection and takedown service free to everyone marks a shift in what digital identity protection looks like, not just for celebrities, but for everyone with a digital presence. That includes MSPs, their employees, and their customers. LOTI AI is helping to normalize personal identity protection as a service, which is a valuable tool in an MSP's layered security narrative. Cloudflare's AI Labyrinth is a clever and strategic defense mechanism in the escalating arms race against scraping bots. 50 billion AI crawler requests per day is more than a technical annoyance. It's a cost center in bandwidth, security, and server resources. Clients who publish proprietary blogs, white papers, or product data may be unknowingly feeding LLMs or competitive intelligence tools. Protecting that IP is now a business continuity and strategic differentiation issue. Now, Labyrinth doesn't stop crawlers, it distracts them. Some bots may evolve quickly, recognizing the honeypots and adapting. This becomes a cat and mouse game, and if MSPs don't finely tune the settings properly, there's a risk of confusing good bots or harming legitimate SEO. It's clever, but reactive. And some big ideas to take you into your weekend. Benedict Evans' piece on Apple has been rattling around my head and the internet for a couple of days. Evans highlights concerns about Apple's innovation trajectory. Despite the company's historical impact on technology, including the iPhone and Mac, growth has stagnated, with iPhone sales flat for years and new product categories like the iPad and AirPods stabilizing but not expanding significantly. While Apple's services revenue soared to $100 billion in 2024, The lack of differentiation in those offerings raises questions. The anticipated launch of Apple's new Siri has been delayed, further emphasizing issues with the company's execution capabilities. Evans points out that Apple's failure to deliver innovative products on time could signal systemic challenges as the tech landscape is continuing to evolve. The situation mirrors the company's previous struggles with Apple Maps, suggesting a worrying trend in Apple's product development and release cycles. And another piece about the AI manager, specifically managing AI agents. Rather than displacing human talent, AI is expected to enhance productivity and efficiency, allowing professionals to oversee teams of AI that can perform tasks faster and more accurately. The article highlights that effective management will require a blend of people's skills and technical knowledge, as managers must understand both human behavior and the intricacies of AI technology. Additionally, concerns about mass unemployment due to AI advances are countered by the concept of Jevons paradox, which suggests that increased efficiency can lead to greater overall demand for human operators in new markets and industries. As organizations prepare for the transition, the emphasis on education and skill development in AI literacy is deemed essential for both current employees and job seekers. The author, Tigran Slolan, CEO of CodeSignal, emphasizes that critical thinking skills will be vital in navigating the evolving landscape of work influenced by AI. And ZDNet explores the emerging trend of services as software, driven by advancements in artificial intelligence. Unlike the traditional model of software as a service, which required human professionals to operate software, AI is now enabling businesses to design their processes around intelligent technologies from the ground up. A survey by HFS indicates that 60% of 1,000 enterprises are seeking to procure services as technology offerings, with the same percentage planning to replace some or all professional services with AI in the next 3 to 5 years. This shift is not just about automation, it's redefining how services are consumed and delivered. Technology professionals are urged to adapt their skill sets toward AI literacy and strategic thinking to thrive in this evolving landscape. Despite increasing automation, human oversight remains crucial to ensure fairness and compliance in AI operations. Why do we care? Some questions for you to ponder. How much is Apple now a mature company, valued like a growth one? The framing of the AI manager as an essential job role, not a fringe niche, is a critical shift in how service organizations, including providers, need to structure teams. Who are your future AI managers? These will be people who understand processes, can tweak prompt, interpret results, and escalate exceptions, train them, retain them, build roles around them. This is your new value layer. And SaaS was people-heavy. Services as software is not. When a customer buys AI-driven tax preparation, contract analysis, or basic IT support, they're no longer buying hours. They're buying outcomes wrapped in software logic. This eliminates the professional services middle layer in many traditional engagements. What does that mean for your professional services organization? Thanks for listening. Today is National Common Courtesy Day, World Poetry Day. It's also National Crunchy Taco Day and National French Bread Day. Do I have to be nice to bad poetry? NerdioCon will be held in Palm Springs, California from April 7th through 9th. Visit nerdiocon.com to learn all about it. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPRadio, and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions, send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.